In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can set up your own consignment or logistics or courier. People call it different name. So I'm going to show you how you can set it up with just few simple steps. All you have to do is go to ShipEasy.pro, and once you are on ShipEasy.pro, you are going to click on Start Shipping Today. And once you do that, you are going to put in your basic information. Okay, once I'm done that, I'll click on Create Account. You can see my account has been created. So this is where you put in the information about your logistics company, and you don't have to overthink this step because you can actually come back and change it anytime you want. So I'm going to upload a logo. It's optional, but if you have a logo that you want to use, you just click on upload and then you can add the logo. And then for the company name, you can put in any company name of your choice. For me, I'm going to say this is Freight Cargo. Okay, company email. If you have a company email, you can put in Gmail or any professional email that you have. All right, so that's it. And then click on continue to template. And then once you're here, you can choose any template that you want your website to use. Template is how the user interface of your consignment website. So that's how your website is going to appear. So we have the three options here. So I'm going to choose the first one, Atlas, and then I'm going to click on continue to domain. Now this is where you choose the domain for your consignment website, and again you can put in any name of your choice, and you can also change it anytime you want, and the domain does not expire. It's free forever. It's absolutely free. You're not paying for domain. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it. It says Freight Cargo is available, so I'm just going to use that as well, and it's going to show us how our tracking link is going to look like. So when you create a shipment, this is how your tracking link is going to look like. And again, I forgot to mention that I'm doing this on my laptop, but the steps to do it on your phone is exactly the same. So don't mind the fact that I'm using a laptop. It's the same step, it's the same appearance, okay? And then I'm going to click on launch my company. And when I do that, that's it. I'm done creating a consignment. I just have my own personal consignment website that I've created for absolutely free. So it's going to show us our company link. If you click on copy, that is your own personal consignment website there. So if I copy this link and I open it on a new tab, so you can see this is the name of my company at the top left corner. This is the logo I uploaded, and this is my consignment website. Yeah, so you can see it's very, very beautiful. It's modern. Look at this animation. Look at how sleek it is. So everything here, let me scroll down and show you something. Look at the email address I added, and you can always change all this information at any time. This is the phone number, this is the address that I entered when I was creating a company. So let me show you what I mean. I'll click on go to dashboard. As you can see, this is the dashboard on mobile. It's going to look like this on mobile. So let me show you that is exactly the same thing. Once you are on your dashboard, the only thing missing here is the live chat support. So if you want to add a live chat support to your logistics company, this is what you do. You go back to your dashboard. If you are on mobile, you click on these three bars at the top. Once you click on it, you see settings at the bottom. You click on settings, okay, and then you see a support button here. So you click on that support button. It's going to ask you which kind of support do you want to use. Do you want to use Telegram support, or do you want to use Smart Sub support? So if you don't have, if you prefer Telegram, if you prefer to use Telegram as the support widget, you can click on Telegram. But if you want to use Smart Sub live chat app, you can click on Smart Sub. So I'm going to choose Smart Sub. Since that is more difficult, let me explain how you can get your Smart Sub live chat support embedded on your website. So I'll click on Smart Sub. Okay, it's going to ask me for my Smart Sub key, which I'm going to show you in a moment how to get it. So once you do that, let me go back to desktop mode. You can still do the same thing on mobile, but to make it easier to explain, I will go to desktop mode and I'll open a new tab and I'll go to smartsub.com. So I'll go to smartsub.com and I'll log in. I already have an account, so I'm just going to log in. If you don't have an account, you have to create an account. So let me log into my account. Then once I do that, I will be redirected to my smart sub dashboard. Okay, and then you are going to see smart chatbots on your website. You click on install chatbots. Okay, and then in this place where they said ask the code manually, all you have to do is copy this line. You see this line here that says smart sub key equals this particular code. This is your smart sub ID. Okay, this is your smart sub token. So you just copy just this part of it, this part of it. Okay, the code is going to be different for you, so you copy that code, you go to you go back to ShipEasy dashboard, and you are going to put the code here. Okay, and then you save it. Once you do that, the smart sub live chat is going to be embedded onto your website. So let me show you. I'll go back to my tracking page. I'm going to refresh it, and once I do that, in a moment you are going to see that my smart sub live chat support is going to appear. As you can see, this is my smart sub widget that I installed, and that's my logo. Okay, so far we have been able to set up a brand new logistics or consignment website fully. Everything is done absolutely. So the next thing that you want to do is create a shipment, right? That's the goal of creating a consignment website. So how do you do that? In order to create a shipment, creating a shipment costs about 1 credit, and 1 credit costs about 25,000 naira. The first thing that we need to do is buy credit. So we'll click on buy credits. Okay, and then you can choose to buy any amount of credits that you want. And then when you click on buy now, it's going to ask you which payment method you want to use. So you can either pay with bank transfer or USDT crypto. If you are paying with crypto, you'll be credited immediately. But if you are paying with bank transfer, you'll be credited within 2 to 5 minutes. Okay, so you can click on either option to fund your account. I just credited my account, and let me show you how shipment is done. So to create a new shipment, just click on this new shipment button on the dashboard. If you are on mobile, the new shipment button is also going to be at the top, so you just click on new shipment. Okay, and then it's going to take you to the shipment creation form. And for this example, I'm going to be creating a package that is being sent from Germany to the United States. As you can see, I've already entered the sender and receiver information. Okay, so and the route is from Germany to United States. The package details is a concealed package, the declared value of the package, the weight of the package. Now let me enter my charges. This is one of the most important parts of creating the shipment. Okay, the shipping fee, I'm going to say the shipping fee is this amount. Okay, and then the fee description, I'm going to say this is customs clearance fee. And the carrier information, this is optional. If you want to use a third-party carrier like DHL and FedEx, you can put in those information here, but it's completely optional. And then the package photos too. If you have images of the package, you can upload them here. They are optional as well, but I'm just going to upload one image. Okay, I just uploaded a random image, and all I have to do is click on create shipment. So I have successfully created a shipment, and let me copy the tracking code to verify that. So I'll go back to my tracking link. I'll put in the tracking code and click on track shipment. Yeah, so the shipment has been created, and this is the information on that shipment on the tracking details page. It's currently at pending, and this is the route, this is the tracking ID, this is the date that it was last updated, and this is the journey. So far it has not moved, it's still on the origin port. So this is the live map. It is a very nice interactive map. As you can see, it draws the line from the origin to the destination, so the client can see that this pack is actually moving from this point to this point. Okay, and if I scroll down a bit, you can see the status history. So far it's just pending, and this is the shipment details, the sender and receiver information, the package description, and also the picture of the package. All right, let me go back and put in some few updates and show you some other things that this site can do. So I'll go back, and then I'm going to update the status. And if you are on mobile, it's even going to look easier. So let me just do that for those that are using mobile devices. it's exactly the same thing. Okay, and if you scroll down a bit, you will see the tracking link, the direct tracking link of this package. So let me go up again. Now I'm going to update the status of this package to from pending to shipment created, and I'm going to say if you have a remark, you can put your custom remark, but just going to write shipment has been created. It's completely optional. Okay, the location is still at Dortmund, Germany. Okay, and you can also choose to notify or not notify the client about this status update. So I'm going to post status update. Sorry. So it has been updated. Let me go back to the tracking page and refresh. See, it's now at 5%. It means the tracking has been created and it has been updated on the tracking page as well. And if you look closely at the map, you see that the journey has progressed forward a bit and the status history has updated. Let me show you what this looks like on mobile. See, very clean and very easy for anybody to understand. I'll zoom out too much. Okay, so same thing, and let me show you the email notification. So you can see this is the email notification with your company name at the top, the company domain, and also the details of the shipments, also the progress, and a link to directly track from the email. If I click on it, it's going to take me to the tracking details page. Very professional. Okay, now let me just add one more update. Let me say this shipment is picked up. Let me say this shipment is picked up. Maybe it's picked up at the port, ready for shipment. I'll say package has been picked up, and then location, same location. I want to notify, and I forgot to mention that you can also update shipment status timeline. Let's say you made a mistake. Instead of in transit, you went to put customs clearance. You can always delete it or edit it at any point. Okay, important to mention that. So let me post that update. Once I do that, I'm also going to get an email notification about my shipment. As you can see, another update, it has been picked up. And if I go back to the tracking page and refresh, as you can see, it's also updated here, and the map, the progress has shifted a bit. Now let me show you the receipt page. If I click on print receipt, I'm going to get this professional standard consignment receipt with your company name, your company logo on it, the tracking information, your company address and contact information, the status, the date that it was issued, and the shipper, that's the consignor and consignee information, the cargo details, what you are transporting, the barcode, everything is here. The customs clearance fee and the amount that the client is supposed to pay for, clearing the package, and the movement history is here. It's also very responsive. If I look at it on mobile, it looks super clean. So the user is going to put in their information, and then they are going to choose a subject, what they are complaining about. Let's say they are complaining about the quotes or general inquiry. I'm going to say how can I make payments for customs clearance, for example. So I'm going to click on send message, and once I do that, if I check my dashboard, let me refresh the dashboard, you are going to see that I have a new notification in the inquiry section. So if you are on mobile, all you have to do is just click on this place. You see inquiries here. You click on that, you are going to see this message.